today's topic is Ramanujan paradox. So today we talk about the Ramanujan paradox. Okay, the Ramanujan paradox is the sum of the positive number up to infinite is minus 1 by 12. So how it is possible? You have to think on that. So you can say that the sum, we can say, you generally what we think that this positive number like this one to give 3, this one to give 3. So this one to give 3. Wow, you are saying that this two positive number give 3. Like now, but you are saying if you sum it up to infinite positive number give the result negative, even in the fraction. How is this possible? Can you imagine that? Like this is positive number, this is also positive number, this number is giving negative number. So there is something assumption taken by Ramanujan, and this is not wrong. My friends, this is not wrong. This theory, this result is used in a string theory. That is the theory of everything. That is the most motivate on this theory, but this is right. So don't think this is wrong because this is written by Ramanujan. You can't say him wrong because according to him, when he write any theory, according to him, he is not writing any theory. The Nilgiri Devi named Nilgiri Lakshmi, he gave him all thoughts. So this is not wrong. So first of all, think about this is not wrong. You can't say this is paradox. We can't even. But first of all, this is not wrong. Okay. Now, because this theory is used in a string theory that is called the theory of everything. Okay. Now let's see. Now for this to prove, we will use two series. The series is Grandi series. Alternative, positive, negative, up to infinite. And T 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 up to infinite. We take the help of these two series to prove this. Okay. To prove this, we will take the help of these two series. Now I'm having the board. So first of all, we work on Grandi series like S. The Grandi series as we denote it as a symbol 1 as 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 and so on up to infinite. So we can't predict what will be the last number. Okay. So now we can say take S and take this positive one outside the bracket and take minus 1 negative. We can write this as plus 1 minus 1 and so on. So we can observe from this and this is same. We can say this is also S. Okay, I have taken put this positive as here and rest of after taking negative common I put here and the series become again S. So S is equal to 1 minus S. So 2S is equal to 1 and S is equal to 1 upon 2. So we get the value of Grandi series. So S comes out 1 upon 2. So now we'll work on another series. Take. So we work on another series. T is equal to 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 and so on. So he said that take 2t. Take 2t. So he used some tricks. Let's see what tricks the Ramanujan Saab has used. And up to infinity and 1 minus 2 plus 3 up to infinity. Now what he do? Take again he take one this positive one outside. Okay. Take this positive one outside. 1 plus minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 and so on plus 1 minus 2 plus 3 and so on. So now arrange this to this to this and so on. What we get? Let's see. 2t is equal to 1 plus big bracket 2 plus 1 plus 3 minus 2 plus and 4 minus 4 plus 3 and so on. So what we get? So what we get? Let's see what we get. So we get 2t is equal to 1 plus minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 and so on. So 2t is equal to 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 and so on. I have taken negative common outside, this becomes same. So now we can say okay, this become the same series. Grande series, this become the grande series again. So we can say this is again S. This is again S. Now you can say 2t is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 2, the value of grande series which I have found out. So 2t is equal to 1 upon 2, so t is equal to 1 upon 4. So now we get the value of another series, that t is equal to 1 upon 4. But now we have get the value of grande series and the t. Now we will come to our proof, like u is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 and this. And you know at t is equal to 1 minus 2 plus 3 and so on. So what he had done, what Ramanujan has done, u minus t, he had take the difference of u and t series. Now what we get, let's see, 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on, and plus 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 and so on. So what we see, what we see, take the difference, we have taken the difference, sorry, so difference, what we get, 1 minus 1, this negative become positive, what become, 2 plus 2 plus 3 minus 3 plus 4 minus 4 and so on. So what we see, u minus t is equal to 4, 8, 12 and so on. Okay, minus t is equal to 4 plus 8 plus 12 and up to infinite. Now we are taking the common 4. Now we are taking the common 4. 4 taking the common 4, 1, 2 plus 3 and so on. Now what we can say, this is the same as u. This is same as u. So u minus t is equal to 4u. So minus t is equal to 3u. So what we can say, 3u is equal to minus t. So 3u is equal to minus t, and put the value of t, what we get, 3u is equal to minus 1 by 4, and u is equal to minus 1 upon 12. The theory is proved. Okay, so we have get the proof that u is equal to 1 upon 12. U is equal to 1 upon 12. Now what are the series that you have used? You have to, I want to remember you that we have get grande series, that is s is equal to 1 minus 1 plus 1 and this is so on up to infinite, and another series t is equal to 1 minus 2 plus 3 and up to infinite, and the another that is we want to prove, and that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on. We get the value of this series is equal to 1 upon 2, and this series is equal to 1 upon 4, and this series is equal to minus 1 upon 12, which is called the Ramanujan paradox. But this is not wrong. Okay, now let's imagine the things. We got to the philosophy. Okay, now we will go into the philosophy. We go beyond the reach. This is not the mathematics. Now we will go to the philosophy. In the philosophical world, okay. So when you were read in the philosophy that everyone's like, when you hear the Osu or great philosopher, you say, if you want to reach the, want to see the God, the God is what? God is infinity. God is infinity. No one can reach the God. But when you hear the truth to the philosopher, they say God is inside you. God is inside you. So that Ramanuja want to the same thing. Let's imagine, and I want to imagine something another thing. Let's see. Now if I say, let I take the another series. Okay, to make you understand, I am taking the another series. Let understand. Now suppose I am taking the series P. I am saying this is 1 plus 10 plus 100 and so on. I am saying take sum of these. Now if I add 1 upon 9 in this, if I add 1 upon 9 in this, what will be the number? Suppose I add P. This is one series. Now in this P series, I adding P plus 1 by 9. What the series become? What the series become? Let's see. Then you able to imagine what Ramanujan want to say. Okay. So what will happen? What will happen, my friends? Let's see. What will happen, my friends? Let's see if I add 1 plus 9 in this series, like 1 plus 10 plus 100 and so on. 9. So what become? What this series become? What this series become? This series become like you have now. First of all, we have to understand what we write. What you write in generally. If I say you, if P is 1 plus 10 plus 100 and so on. So if I say you to write, what will be the answer? You will write like this. Like you will write 1, like because 1 plus 10 you can say 11, and 11 plus 100 111, like that you will write like that. But can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you able to write like that? So when you count any number, like I write this number 1 1, only this number I write. So you can say ones place, 10th place, and 100th place. So this is infinitely large number. Okay, this is infinitely large number, and how are you able to predict the infinite position of this number? You are defining this undefined position with definite number. This is not possible because this is not at a unit place. You don't know what will be the number at this position. You don't know what is the number 1 1 1. What will what? This is not the correct method. This is not the correct method to write this number. Okay. So what will be the correct method? So because why this is not correct method? Because if you add this, you can say this. What is the number at unit place? What is the number at unit place? You are not knowing the unit place, and you are saying no the unknown position. So this is like the God. You are not knowing yourself, and you are predicting that is God. So it is something like you can say philosophical type. If you are not existing in this world, this is unit place is not existing. You are knowing about the infinite position. This is not possible. Why this is not possible? So whenever you write any number, you say this is unit place, this is 10th place, this is 100th place. So first of all, you know the number at the unit place. You can't predict the number which is at the infinite place. Okay, we don't know. In the same manner, this is like you are not existing in the world. You are predicting about something that is existing. That is like infinite. We don't see. It is beyond our imagination. What will be the data? You can say 10 lakh one and another one. So the someone will say plus and add another one. So this is not possible. So the correct method to write this number, you have to start. So this is not correct method. This is not correct method. You can't predict the number at this position because this is infinite series. So infinite series, what will be the number at that position? You don't know. You know we can predict what is the number at like one's position, 10th position, and this. But what will be at this position we can't predict because number is very 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 large. The universe will end, but this number will not end. So we can't predict what is the number at this position. You can know what is the number at unit place. We can know the what is the number at unit place, what is the number at 10th place, 100th place, but what is that the number at this place you can't know. Okay, so this is wrong. You will write according to this. So we can say if now we know the way to reach the infinity. We know the way to reach the infinity. This is the stair. This is stair, but we can't predict what the number is here. So we'll write like that. This is something like if you the same like philosophy. When you want to know about God, when you want to know about, you can't see the God because God is in infinity. So every philosopher say God is inside you. God is inside you. So you have to first know yourself. So you are without knowing this you are predicting about this is not possible. First of all, you know this, what is the number at a unit place, so you will write like this. Now I'm doing something else, let's see. Now this is what we can say, this number is like blah blah blah, and this is that number at a unit place, one and so on. What will be the number at this place, we don't know, because the number is very large. Now if we add 1 plus 9 in this number, what will happen? So if we add 1 plus 9 in this number, what will happen? We can say 1, 1. So this is this 1, 1, 1 and plus 9. We are adding, let the put a, name this number as Q. Let this, when we add 1 by 9 in this number, this become like Q. I'm giving this number as symbol. Now what this number will? What this number will? Let's see what the number will. So Q is equal to P plus 1 upon 9. And P, so now we say 1, 0, no, sorry, that's 1, 1, 1 plus 1 upon 9. Now this is something like dash 9, 9, 9 plus plus 1 bracket and 9. This is something like that. Okay. So now we are taking like this. Now if you add, what become this? 10. So this number is like blah 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 0, 0, 0, 0 upon 9. Are you getting me? So this number is what? This number become what? I'm again writing. I hope you are not able to get it. Then I am again writing this number. So this P is actually 1 plus 10 plus 100 and plus 100 plus 1000 and so on. Okay. Now we can say I can write this as this because I know the initial position. I can't predict this position. Now I am saying if I say P Q is some number where I add P plus 1 upon 9. 1 upon 9. Now what will be this number? I am saying this P is dash 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 1, 1, 1 plus 1 upon 9. This is Q. Now I am taking common and say this is this. This number is like 9, 9, 9 plus 1 upon 9. So when you add this, what will you get? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This. So you can see this number after adding 1 upon 9 to this infinite series, this is giving 0. Because we can't say where is 0 in int, because this is very large number. This is very large number, because this is very large number. We are adding some positive number. So this is very large number. So can you predict what will be the 0? Because let this is Q, and we have to write from unit position, unit, tenth, and so on, because we don't know the what will be the number at infinite position. So after adding this become what? This infinite number of 0. Infinite number of 0. So this infinite series becomes 0. What we can't say there is some positive number. Actually 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Every universe will end, but this number 0 will not end now. Now you can say this Q is equal to 0. This infinite number becomes 0. Can you think? Because you can't say here is also 0, here is also 0, here is where the 0 will end. We don't know. So the Ramanujan want to say the same thing, because we can say this is very large number, very large number. So according to this will be that very positive number. But when I add, so this we can write like when I add 1 upon 9 in this, what do you get? This number, because we have to write from unit place, because we know the unit place, we can't predict what will be the number at the infinite place. So we add in that way. And what will be the number here? We don't know, so we can say that the right number of 0. So this infinite is giving you the 0 region. So you can say that according to the Ramanujan, what Ramanujan want to say? What Ramanujan want to say? Let us understand. So Ramanujan, this is something like a philosophical one. Let when someone say God is like infinity, we can't reach up to God. So what the philosophical say? God is inside you. So matlab you don't know. In the same way, suppose I am proving this as like 1 plus 10 plus 100, and I'm multiplying like 10. 10 is equal to 10 and plus 100 plus 1000 and so on. If I subtract this, we can say 10s and 10s minus s equal to uh, minus 1. Okay, so s equal to minus 1 upon 9. So Ramanuja want to say that you don't know about this number. This is not we can't imagine with this mathematically, because if you think mathematically, you can say no, this will be the infinite, because this is infinite series, because this is not converging series, this is diverging series. If the series is not converging, we can predict the number, because you can say this is infinite series, it will go to infinite, it will but this is not something like mathematics. You have to imagine like in a philosophical world, because same thing philosophical we can't imagine in normal way. Like if you say a god, something like god, because according to the Ramanujan, the thoughts that come inside his mind is given the name Devi Lakshmi. Okay, so according to this, so this is become minus one, because so you can say the every large number. This is very large number. This is very large amount. So according to him, what he may want to say, the property of this number, the property of this number will be same as the property of minus 1 upon 9. The property of this number will be same that the property of minus 1 upon. So we can't imagine what will be the value of this infinite series. So you have to consider. So if you know about minus 1 by 9, we can know about this. Then the same that we say in the world of philosophy, if you know about yourself, you will know about the God. It's the same thing like that, because this is infinite. We don't know the infinite. What will be the number at infinity? We don't know. This is beyond our imagination, beyond our thought. What will be the number at that position? We don't know. But we know the number with us. We know this number. We can imagine. This is under our imagination. We can imagine this, but we can't imagine. So this same like philosophical thing that what we say the God, like philosophy, you have to understand the philosophy. Okay, this is not like reading right mathematics. Then we will not able to understand these things. Okay. So for this in the philosophy, it's like if you want to understand the God, God means the infinite, not a normal thing. If you want to reach the God, you have to understand yourself. So if you want to understand this number, the property of this number, so you have to understand this as 1 upon 9. Now I'm giving you another example. Let's see, understand. So suppose I'm giving you another see like name this series as x. X I'm giving you some number like this 66667. Okay. Now I'm multiplying the number 3 to this. Now understand what will the number come. If number is this is x and I multiply to y will is x multiply 3. Right? X multiply by 3. So what will be the give? So this 6 up to what here what 666 up to infinite position. Okay, 666 and 7, yet unit place that is 7. I'm multiplying 3, so 1. Now 6 3 is 18 2 become 0 0 0 0. You don't know. Are you getting me? So this y is what? This y is 0 0 0 0 1. So this is giving 1. The product of this infinite number and the 3 is giving 1. Hey, it is giving 1. Because we can't say there is some number, because this is infinite number. You can't predict the number. What will be the number at that infinite place? This is ones place, 10th place. So what will be the number at the infinite place? We don't know. So this is like 1. So this infinite number multiplying with 3, giving 1. Getting me? So this is the same thing like you can't. So if you someone say if you want to imagine about this number, like this number, if you want to imagine about this number, so this is same like 1 upon 3 upon 3. This also gives 1. Okay. So if you want to know the property of this number, if you know about this, you will know about this. This is according to the Ramanujan. Okay. I'm not saying anything because this is philosophical. I'm trying to make you understand what Ramanujan want to say. So the Ramanujan want to say that if we can't imagine what will be the sum of this infinite series. We can't imagine what will be the sum of this infinite series. But like the same, we can't know about the God. We can't reach up to the God. This is also infinite thing. So what do philosophical philosophers say? If you know about yourself, you can know the God. So the Ramanujan want to say the same thing. If you know about the number around you, you can know this number also too. So he proved that this u is minus 1 by 12. So he want to say that the property of this number is the same as the property of minus 1 by 12. So if you know about the minus 1 by 2 number, then you will know about this. This is like something like plus one. This is not wrong. Okay, you will not say this is wrong. This is not possible because this theory is used in string theory. This is called the theory of everything. Okay, in this theory, like theory of everything, we want to relate the theory of relativity and quantum theory. We want to correlate these two theory, and we want to go this called a theory of everything. This is called theory of everything. Okay. On this, everyone is working. Einstein has worked on the theory of everything for 30 years. So I want to conclude that this is like something philosophical. Sum of some infinite number is giving some positive number. Okay, some negative number. So this is something like if you want to reach up to God. So if you want to reach up to God, you have to know about yourself. So okay, thank you. I hope you have understand. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.